YouTube, look what came in the mail. It feels like a good day. Although it was leg day at the gym, so I guess it wasn't all that great. But this, my blue blood palette has arrived. Whoop whoop. Check it out. In all its glory. Yes. You could smell it. It smells like fresh eyeshadow palette. Look at that. Yeah. It's here. The precious is here. The precious is here. The precious is here. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness, but I guess that would mean me. Oh, Frankie's here too. So, oh my gosh. This just made my day. And it's leg day, so that takes a lot. Wow. I have to tell you, this guy makes some really good quality palettes. You know, he really takes a lot of care in putting these together. I mean, look at this clasp. The blue clasp. Oh my god. That's amazing. You could tell he went into a lot of detail here. I mean, the packaging is just so pretty. I love it. Blue's actually my favorite color, if you didn't know. But wow, this is awesome. Tuesday, when I do my Tuesday Chatty Patty time, I'm going to find a tutorial, and we'll work with that on Tuesday. But this just made my day, and it's leg day, so that kind of made up for that. Oh my god, I can't believe it's here. I can't believe it's here. Ah! So anyways, you saw my my lovely title. Hi, Free Trader, how are you? You saw the lovely title in my video. So today we're going to talk about keeping our dippers in our zippers. But I don't have a dipper, so I'll just keep my kitty in the cage. As ladies would say, keep your kitty in the cage, and then you keep your dipper in your zipper. I am doing quite well, Free Trader. I was just talking about this with Candace, Manic Makeup Mama, this morning, about how there's a mother who is protesting at Notre Dame College because of the fact that she doesn't want the girls that go to this college to wear leggings. She wants ladies to think of the mothers of the sons that go to this school. If you taught your son how to treat women right, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And what I wear is what I wear, and you know, what I wear has nothing to do with your son not being able to be respectful of women. So if you have to tell women what not to wear because I have to think of you, and the fact that you'll pay for legal fees because of all of that, no. You know what? I'm going to wear leggings. I'm going to wear leggings more now because you brought that up. You know, I think I don't think you should ever tell a woman or anybody what to wear. I don't see how wearing, I really don't see how wearing leggings is offensive to anybody. They're comfortable, for one. Men wear leggings. Men wear tights. When they, you know, they do all that wrestling and gym stuff. So why should women not be allowed to wear leggings because your son has some uncontrollable urge? See, the fact that you're saying that, you know, us women can't wear leggings because of that makes me think your son has a problem. And so I can't wear my clothes the way I want to because your son has a problem. That's not right. Not right at all. You should have taught your son properly. And I mean, I know that there's something called Sexaholics Anonymous and all that stuff. But, you know, and there's a sex addiction problem, but that doesn't mean, you know, you go around at a college telling women not to wear leggings because your son has some sexual proclivities. That's not right. That's what this world has come into. Yeah, the temptation is there. Yeah, but the thing is, he should know better to not to worry about it. Why is it that what I wear has to you know, be temptation? And the thing is, let's face it. Now, let's face it, if guys wear white tights or I I don't know, shorts, like those shorty shorts. Hi, Miss Misunderstood. I'll be sending your package out tomorrow, just so you know. As we all know, my ceiling fell, but I have everything all packed away, and I have a whole bunch of stuff to take to the post office tomorrow anyway, so I'll be taking everything tomorrow. But yeah, that's, I just feel like if your son can't control himself, um, and I'm being told what I'm not allowed to wear, right, exactly. Why should, yeah. I don't wear leggings that often. I just realized that leggings are good for the gym, so I will be swapping into that. They're a little easier to come by than a pair of sweatpants. Or actually, no, I got a pair of Victoria's Secret uh, pants for like $3 or $4 at Savers, and I think it was 50% off that day. Thanks, Jamie. I can't wait till I get my community tab. I wanna do all that stuff too. I guess it'll be here soon. I still can't believe this is here. Next Tuesday for my long chatty patty time, I'm gonna find a tutorial on what I'm going to do with this, because I'm sure there aren't any out just yet since the palette only just came out last Friday. So, but yeah, I don't understand this. I don't understand why this woman feels the need to tell complete strangers what not to wear. That just seems kind of rude. Aw, my sunshines. We're bringing all the funshine to YouTube. That's why all the dudes love us, because we're so funshiny. Gotta love Deer Park, BNO. Yeah, self-control is key. Exactly. And the thing is, if this mom feels the need to tell other women not to wear leggings because to think of her, she's not even thinking of her. She's saying think of the mothers of boys. So I guess she's not even thinking about, the issues that her son's going to have. She's thinking about the mothers of her son. But, let's face it here. Let's take a look at Brock Turner. I know somebody out there is going to get pissed off when I say this, but let's look at Brock Turner. He got away with it. He basically got away with it. So, I'm not sure. I'm sure it cost, his family loads of money in legal fees, but he somehow beat those charges, even though he raped the hell out of somebody. But what a woman wears, has nothing to do with, a man's problem. A man has a problem because a man's got a problem. What I'm wearing has nothing to do with that. You could wear belly shirts and go out in your sports bra, but that doesn't give you the right to rape me or, have some sick obsession with me either, So this mom doing this and getting people involved is kind of petty if you ask me. If you're that worried about your son raping somebody, maybe college isn't the right place for him, Just my thoughts on that. Some kids can make it in college and some kids can't. And the thing is, if your son's got some freaky-deaky sex problem, then maybe he shouldn't be going. Because he's just, got a problem. And it all boils down to parenting, too. It all boils down to parenting. It really does. It really does boil down to parenting. I mean, sure, sexaholic, I don't know if that's really a mental illness at this point. I guess it is. Well, it's an act of impulsivity, so I guess it could be like a part of somebody having bipolar disorder or something, but that still doesn't give him a right to do it. So, I just feel like this woman's just giving excuses in case if her son has done something. And it makes me wonder if her son has had some issue, maybe he had done something once before, and she's making sure he doesn't do it again. But telling other people to not wear leggings just doesn't quite make a whole lot of sense. Don't you dare tell me what to wear, lady. Don't you dare. I only wear leggings when I go to the gym anyways. And I go to the gym I'm there at 10 o'clock. And most of the people that are there I've been sure there's some younger guys there, in between jobs, some bus drivers. But it's mostly elderly people. And leggings are easier to work with than sweatpants. Because you see, the thing is, I'm losing a lot of weight. So sometimes I trip on the sweatpants and I don't know. But, So yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense in my books. But and in other news, I know I've been talking a lot about mommy groups, and I plan on doing more videos like that, like some more free range videos. But I was watching this post. And of course, I commented on it. And I know I haven't been on Facebook much, on my own personal Facebook, but I felt like uh, this is something. Hi, the Prince Network. Nice to see you. So this woman was saying her son, who is 3 years old, or her daughter was 3 or something. I didn't really catch the full thing, but supposedly a child was sexually assaulted by a 4-year-old or a 3-year-old at Head Start, and they're calling all child services and such. But here's my thoughts on this. How does a 3-year-old here? There's a thing. This is why I think this Me Too movement is such a mess. You know, we're not going at a good place with all that. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, the Prince Network. So happy to have you. Does a 4? Yeah. So this lady says that that I'm not. She really wasn't very clear if it was her child that was sexually assaulted by a 3-year-old, or her child was the one that sexually assaulted another child. But does a child at that age really know what sex is to sexually assault somebody? Is calling child services, hi Trigger Trey, is calling child services a little too over the top in this case scenario, you know? See, the way I see what's, I feel like, you know, when we're talking about sexual assault and sexual and rape and all that stuff, and sexual harassment, these are things that somebody knows that they're doing and they do it anyways. I don't think it's, you know, an accidental thing. So if your child is 3 or 4 years old, hi Callie girl. So if your child is 3 or 4 years old and they sexually assault somebody, doesn't that mean like someone in your house is a problem? I mean, the child obviously doesn't know what they're doing. I don't understand that. And then when I commented, how does a 3-year-old know what they're doing? They don't know what they're doing. And this girl said she was sexually assaulted by a 4-year-old when she was a child. Like, if you're 3 or 4, how do you know you were even sexually assaulted by another kid? I'm not understanding this whole thing. I mean, my son went to Head Start at a very young age. You know, it's a free program for people who are low income. Make sure kids get, you know, get their schooling in, and helps, you know, it helps get them ready for preschool and kindergarten, all that stuff. But does somebody that young have the ability to even understand what they're doing? I kind of don't think so. And should they be treated as such? However, I don't think the child should be treated as somebody who sexually assaulted somebody. I do believe that the parents, yeah, this seems kind of strange. I mean, who knows? This lady may be, you know, hiding some details of this. Yep, smash that like, everybody. This lady must be hiding some details to this story. But I mean, I don't know. Child services should really be called in that case scenario. I mean, they're 3 and 4, so I mean, isn't that just? I mean, while it's not cool and everything, but, you know, to be touching people in places that they don't belong touching, but that also, you know, that falls on the parents for not teaching the child to do that right. You know, this seems like a very strange story. Like I keep talking, these mommy groups, they got some weird shit going on in there. Hi, Into the Bush. Yeah, they had to learn that somewhere, and then in that case, then child services should be looking into how they found out how to find that out. But you know, also, you know, at 3 and 4, they may just very well be exploring things. You know, I mean, I'm not downplaying if it is a bad behavior or not, but I just feel like at that age they're just exploring things, you know. However, they shouldn't be exploring other people. But again, that becomes something, you know, then that you know, falls on the parents. Then it doesn't fall on the child. And I guess child services needs to check and make sure, you know, things are okay. But we also have to remember, in this day and age, you know, people can't afford, to buy homes anymore, so they're renting. It's a moms group on Facebook. I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of the moms groups. Um, Mommy groups on Facebook are extremely, extremely entertaining. Oh, the things you find in there. Oh, the things you see in there. It's just, I don't even understand. I used to think, when I placed my child up for adoption years ago, I do have my two kids who live here, but when I placed my child up for adoption years ago, I used to think, yeah, there are definitely some strange places on there. And it's not just those, it's any group on Facebook, but the mommy groups, the things that they post in there, first of all, there are rules about posting photos of your children on social media. So why would you post photos of your kid having a rash in a place that you know damn well you're not supposed to be posting a photo of? I mean, you want to sit here and talk about 3 and 4-year-olds sexually assaulting each other, but yet, or sexually harassing, whatever the term was, but you want to sit here and talk about sexually harassing each other, but yet you're posting photos of your kid's diaper rash on Facebook, right? Right. Oh my God, I don't understand these people. I just don't get it. And I think, and it's not, again, this part isn't always, the mommy groups, but people think that there are doctors just sitting around on Facebook. I mean, there might be nurses on Facebook, but you can't just diagnose somebody on Facebook based on what you're seeing in a photo. You have to actually do tests and stuff. So when people post on Facebook these pictures in hopes that somebody is going to, they're going to have a medical diagnosis for you. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I just don't understand how anybody can do that. I mean, you have to remember, everything on social media is forever. It's forever. Once we post things on Facebook or here on YouTube or Instagram, just because you deleted that photo or whatever it is that you deleted, that doesn't mean it's not remembered later on. So, and plus, not only that, it's illegal to post these photos. Can I tell you something? I don't even like posting photos of my children on Facebook or Instagram or anywhere, simply because, the world isn't a safe place. I certainly will never post a photo of a child that doesn't belong to me either, but that's just, but yet we have people posting photos of their stuff. And you know what? We have people who, if you had weight loss surgery, some people will post, full body naked photos to show the difference, but then they put smiley faces on their nippies there and on their private parts. I mean, you won't catch me doing that. You could see all my weight loss progress with my clothes on. I mean, I might do it with a bathing suit on, I don't know, but I ain't showing my giblets all over social media. I don't want someone to find that later on, and somebody did something horrible to me years ago, and that's why I'm really weary of posting photos on social media. Somebody actually made a meme. They cut half of my face and put it on another woman's naked body. It wasn't my body. It was another naked woman's body, and they made a meme with my face, and so that's that's why I'm very wary of posting photos that can be cropped and turned into something else. And it's not a nice feeling to know that somebody did that to me. So I wouldn't be, yeah, and there's nothing I could do about it either. Once it's out there, and that's it. And this happened a few years ago. I mean, I catch the meme every now and then in some group or page. I mean, I report it. Yep. Yeah, it was probably my kid's dad. My kid's dad has friends who are good at Photoshop. But again, it's happened years ago. This is why I don't want to be on Facebook anymore. I just don't want to be over there anymore because it just, too much. Look at this. Ladies are talking about 3 and 4-year-olds sexually assaulting people. People are attacking Jeffree Star because he got raided. He got raided. They stole all his merchandise. Although, let me tell you, girl, Yeah, Facebook has no benefits. No. And when you tell somebody, okay, then you got these people on Facebook who sell those MLM Ponzi scam things. I'm not gonna lie and say I never bought any LuLaRoe leggings, although what they say about LuLaRoe leggings is that stuff is true. That stuff ain't the greatest leggings on the face of the planet. But I mean, they're nice for for what they're worth. Not worth the pay. I got a bunch of LuLaRoe leggings on eBay, $5 a pair. And you know what? I ended up not using them and sent them straight to ThreadUp and got the money back. But yeah, but then you got these, yeah, you know what? You can find tons of those at Savers. Oh, Jamie, they sent out a coupon for Savers. I'll have to text it to you if you didn't get one. It's $5 off a $10 purchase. I'll be going Saturday to stock up the old eBay Mercari store. That's what I like about this, is that you could post your items in Mercari and eBay. Hi, Nude Pout. Welcome. But that's another thing is on Facebook, is that you got all these people who join these MLM Ponzi scam type of companies. You got Avon and what do you got? Avon and Mary Kay and LuLaRoe and Tupperware and It Works and all this stuff. And they harass the hell out of me all the time. Yeah. Yes. Yep, I'm going Saturday. I'm going Saturday to Savers, and I figured I'd do a live video on Sunday about what I get. Because Saturday, by the time I get home, you have your live on Saturday, Jamie. But I'm gonna do a little birthday Frankie video. I'm gonna make a little birthday video for Frankie. I'll post that Saturday. But I'll do my Saturday morning live. But Sunday, I'll save all my Savers finds for Sunday. I'm wondering if there's gonna be any yard sales around here. I'm starting to see signs a little bit here and there. But yeah, you got these people on Facebook who sell all these things, and they're not very polite about it either. They're not very polite about it. And when you tell them you don't want to buy it, or you medically can't use it, or something like that, they get really nasty. I got people harassing me all the time with that It Works stuff. Hi, TV500A. These It Works people, they're always harassing me because I have I have the loose skin. See, I have some here. I have quite a bit on my legs because my tuchus was large for a really long time. But I'm working on it in the gym and hoping it'll tighten up a little bit. It may not. It may do so. But these people, when you explain to them that these wraps are not meant for somebody who had bariatric surgery, they get all kind of angry and try to find some way to get you to buy it. And I don't like that. Yep. Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing is, first of all, these people are selling these diet drugs. I mean, that's how I see this. I see It Works as a drug dealer. I'm sorry if you don't like that idea, but that's exactly what it is. You're selling some false hope to people. It's like, remember, in the 1800s when people used to have those tonic waters and stuff? It's kind of like that, But these It Works things, let's face it here. If the It Works stuff actually truly worked, as it says, if it worked, then do you think doctors who could make a whole lot of money off of this stuff would allow some average schmo like myself to peddle it on the street? I don't think so. If this stuff actually really truly worked, the doctors would be taking this over and making the big bucks off of this stuff. There's no way in hell that they would allow just some regular people. Really? I see 11 likes. I'm not sure why it's taking it away. That's kind of strange. I'm not anywhere near it, so not sure. Wonder if YouTube is censoring again. Oh, now I see 12. But see, that's another thing with social media. Oh, I see 12 on my end, sweetheart. So yeah, that's kind of strange. I don't get these people. I mean, I used to sell Avon, and the whole be your own boss thing is such a scam they get you to sign up to sell this stuff, and I'm not my own boss. There was somebody, higher up than me, and if I didn't, sell enough stuff, she was calling and screaming at me, and then I ended up buying, more stuff that I, for myself, and stuff I sure as hell didn't need. So, and Avon's not cruelty-free anymore. Avon and, yep, exactly. What's his name did a whole thing on the pyramid scam, and actually it works, and Herbalife was his target in that. And the thing is, they always message me, especially now. And the thing is, when I tell them, oh, my surgeon says that I can't be using these things, they get all kind of angry. They try to say, oh, well, I don't understand why he says these things because it's all natural. But I mean, he's got a medical degree and you kind of don't, so I'm not sure, if your advice makes any sense. I mean, I don't even think the people who run It Works are medical professionals, so I don't really believe that any of this really is what it is. Same thing with Herbalife. I mean, at that rate, I'll go to GNC and talk to like the 18-year-old cashier about what vitamins to buy, because at least I know the product inside GNC is coming from a real vitamin company. But It Works is just ugh. Although I have to say this though, I do actually like LuLaRoe is not terrible. It just, the thing is, it does fall apart. I bought a pair online on eBay, and I put them on, and they were instantly a hole. And I wasn't overweight. They fit fine. I was just walking around, and somehow a hole popped up out of nowhere. And I'm not one to hide behind, falsified information there, in the sense that maybe I didn't earn that hole in my pants. But I had already had my surgery, because that was the one thing everyone said after weight loss surgery. You have to get a whole lot of leggings. Although I've been wearing leggings to the gym now, but I hope that lady who's protesting at Notre Dame College don't come down saying I gotta change my pants, because I ain't changing my pants. And I'm in a gym working with male trainers 2 times a week, so, and I don't feel in danger at all. I just went to shower at the gym. When my ceiling fell last week, that was actually what my mom said to me, go to the gym and do your workout and take a shower over there. No, I won't take a shower in a public place like that. I mean, if I go camping, of course I have to take a shower, but I'm not alone in the bathroom, worried about that. But the gym is, oof, no thanks. But, while I'm afraid to shower in a public place, I still don't believe that, leggings being banned at a college campus makes any sense. I mean, what kind of garbage is that? I mean, how dare you? How dare you come and tell me what I can't wear? And you know what? I'm going to buy leggings in this lady's honor. I have to find out her name, and I'm going to buy loads of leggings, and I'm going to do that. But that just doesn't make any sense. Some people just, you know what? Sometimes people just like to hear themselves talk, and I feel like that's what this lady is doing. But again, her son must have a problem. And I still don't understand this whole thing on Facebook with the kid who, a 3-year-old sexually assaulting somebody. I just don't get that. I mean, and people are actually saying you shouldn't excuse the behavior. Well, no, maybe you shouldn't excuse the behavior, but you have to understand that the child is not at fault there, because I don't think he or she really understands completely what they're doing. Facebook is just, it's like what Charlie said, social media is for suckers. Just not YouTube, because YouTube takes care of us, even though they censor us all the time. They take care of us here. Hi, Skins Fan All Day. Hi, Catania Inspirations. How are you all doing? I have all my hot topics on the couch. I'm dreading to get up. Hold on, guys. I'm going to go get my hot topics for the day. I had some. Alright, I'm going to get my hot topics for the day. Oops, sorry, Frankie. I don't have a whole lot of hot topics, but I have some, because I'm doing quite well. I got my Blue Blood palette today. I can't believe it. I got it. Yeah, makes my day. Hi, Love Waves. So I have some hot topics. Some, not a lot. Britney Spears. Britney Spears has relapsed, and she is in treatment. Yep. Oh, Deer Park's live, so we won't stay live for very long. But yeah, Blue. Can you tell you? I gotta tell you something. This means a lot to me for two reasons. Well, of course, the obvious reasons, because I always say when you look good, you feel good. But and of course, it's vegan and cruelty free, which I love about that. That's what I love about Jeffrey, is that all his stuff is vegan and cruelty free. And Blue is big for me because I am a member of the Dolphin Project, and uh, Blue, we have Red Cove days. Red Cove days are the days that they find dolphins and then they slaughter them and take them in. And then we have Blue Cove days when, no dolphins were assaulted. So I look forward to using the hell out of this during the Cove season in September. But yes, Britney Spears has relapsed. Her dad is, ill, and I guess that put her into a relapse, and she is getting some help. She is in rehab again. So I want to send Britney Spears, I was never really a huge fan of Britney, but whenever somebody is struggling with addiction and mental health, I think it's good to, send some love and prayers. And yes, even in Hollywood times, simply because addiction is everywhere. Addiction can happen to anybody. Addiction comes to the elite people, the people who have a lot of money, and it happens to the people with not a lot of money. And and addiction is serious. It's serious. I hate when people, on Facebook, post photos and videos of people high on drugs, whether they're dancing or acting like weird in the street, and they're laughing, they're pointing and laughing, but that's so wrong. It's so wrong to take photos and videos of people in their worst moments and then plaster it all over social media. I mean, this person never gave you permission to take the video in the first place. And I mean, I get it, they weren't coherent to do it. In that case, you shouldn't do it. This is my big thing. I hate posting photos of people who don't know that I'm going to post a photo. I would never do that to somebody. I would never post a photo or a video of somebody that didn't know I was going to post it, or even took the photo or video, because that's an act of assholery, if you ask me. So we need to be better towards people with addiction problems, because addiction is a crisis in this country right now. Addiction and mental health and all that kinds of stuff. And that new lemonade at Subway was pretty good. Probably loaded with sugar though. But yeah, so my heart goes out to you, Brittany. It goes out to you, and I hope you get better. And now all I can think about is Chris Crocker. Leave Brittany alone! Remember Chris Crocker's Leave My Brittany Alone? I love him. He's such a sweetheart, too. I wonder if he'll come out with a makeup line. I wonder if he will. I know he has t-shirts and mugs. That's probably one channel I like to follow on Facebook. He's so funny, that guy. That's what we all need right now, is some positivity and such. Although I know he suffers from issues with mental illness and such. But my heart goes out to you, Brittany. And I would be looking to see if Chris Crocker posts any videos. Hi, Gaming Skull HD. This watermelon tea from Subway is pretty good. So anyways, so back onto the college scandal. So I guess Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman, they went to court this week to answer for their actions. I mean, I think we all know what's going to happen here. I think we all know that the charge is going to be dropped, but prosecutors want them to be charged, and they want jail time for these people. I think long and hard about this all the time, and I mean, sure, jail time's all nice and all that, but I don't think that's the right punishment. I mean, sure, these kids getting thrown out of school is great, but they already took the spot of somebody else that, deserved it. And the way I see it is that they need to give back to the people they stepped on. And I think that's, I think that's the way I see it. I think that, you know, in this case scenario, rather than sending these people to jail, they need to donate some time to some, you know, lower privileged children and some money and create some scholarships, pay some tuition fees for kids who can't afford to go. Um, like I said, I don't know if jail time really works, but I mean, if prosecutors want to put them in jail, I mean, well, there's also, you know, the situation with IRS fraud. I mean, that's pretty common in Hollywood. That kinds of stuff doesn't make it right and shouldn't be done, of course. Hi, Kate. Um, but I guess they had some of the Fuller House stars on Good Morning America yesterday, and Candace Bure said that this whole thing is too personal, and she never wants to talk about her because she never wants to talk about Lori Loughlin because she's a dear friend, and you know she'll always be there for her, for each other, you know. And you know, she did speak from the heart on this whole thing, but I think we need to, I don't know, can you be friends with somebody who did something so horrible as that? I mean, that's not really, all right, they didn't murder somebody, they just, you know, scam their kids' way into college, kids that didn't earn it, but they took away from somebody else, and I don't like that. I don't like scams. Speaking of scams, someone on eBay sent me this. I bought a James Charles palette, and this is, whoops, this is the James Charles palette that I was sent. This doesn't say James Charles on it. I guess I'll be notifying eBay about that. eBay has rules about selling counterfeit products, and that's not even counterfeit. That's not even a James Charles palette at all. So I should probably be able to get a refund. In that case, I get to keep this whole palette, period, but it's definitely not a James Charles palette. There's no James Charles name on it. I mean, it's cruelty-free, which is awesome, but this is not a James Charles palette at all. I mean, I guess I should, you know better to be careful on eBay. Although I got both my Jeffree Stars on Mercari. Yep, that doesn't even say his name on it. This isn't even close to, I don't even know what the colors are inside, but this isn't even a James Charles palette at all. So, you know, but at least I get my $30 back, and I'll get to keep it anyways. I get to keep this and still get my $30 back because the fact that the guy sold me a fake, that's not even a fake palette. That just isn't even a James Charles palette to begin with. But this is definitely a Jeffree Star palette, and the proof is in the pudding on the back. So you can get these palettes online and, you know, not worry about it. Yeah, eBay's pretty good. And, you know, hi, Jennifer. You know who's really good? Wish. Wish is excellent. I mean, not that I've seen any Jeffree or James Charles on Wish, and I wouldn't buy it if it was there. I tell you, this tea that they got here at Subway is pretty good. Here's the deal. Yeah. Yeah, I have to do this, I have to take care of this mop soon because you can see my white hair's popping up. But Wish is actually not terrible. You know, they have excellent customer service. You know what now? When you say an item hasn't come to you, it's all automated now. So you're not even talking to anybody. Like, a few things that I ordered on Wish didn't even come, and it just said, here's your refund. All right, then. You know, so yeah, that's pretty good. Wish has impeccable customer service. I mean, not everything they sell on there is crap. So I like Wish. I think I've gotten some really cool things on there. But yeah. So supposedly, yeah, I like Wish too. I think their jewelry is pretty good. And their clothing isn't so bad. I actually ordered, that's actually what I'm doing with my YouTube channel, is that I'm going to be doing I actually started doing a little bit of it. So I'm going to be, every month I'm going to buy $20 worth of Wish products, and I'm going to do a unboxing. Yeah, it does take forever. It does take forever because it comes from China. But They are pretty good about giving you a refund if you don't get it on time, and if it does show up, you get to keep it. You get to keep it. So they are pretty good about that. They are pretty good about giving refunds. I had gotten a one-piece outfit, which I'm going to try on and do a video on. And it had a weird smell. It smelled like a oil, like an oily smell. And I contacted Wish right away, and they gave me a full refund. So they are pretty good about that. That's one good thing about even sellers on eBay. They would rather give you the refund than get a nasty rating. However, this is not a James Charles palette, and eBay does have rules about that. eBay has very impeccable rules about selling fake items. But this doesn't even say James Charles on it, so I'm not even sure, you know. And the thing is, what drew me into buying it is that it said it was an American seller. It was a seller in Michigan, and clearly it is not. Although somebody was telling me just yesterday that that Ulta has restocked the James Charles palette for $39. So I may take a waltz over there and buy one if that's the case. I do want that ColourPop palette, the ColourPop Villains, the Villains palette, the Disney stuff. But one step at a time. I'll stick with Jeffrey for now. I'm a huge fan of Jeffrey. I think he's been really inspiring to me. And it hurts to see people like, you know, I know Wendy calls some of the celebrities friends in her head. You know, there's like some celebrities out there, you know, you wish were your friends. Yeah, the Cadillac of palettes. And, you know, can I tell you something? That would not be something I would have cared about years ago. Same thing with pocketbooks. I'm not a pocketbook fan, but but I had to have, when I was in Disney the last time, they had the Disney Junie and Burke pocketbooks, and I absolutely had to have one of these Disney Junie and Burke bags. And I do have two of those. I have two Disney Junie and Burke bags. Oh, thank you. And I don't even do a damn thing to my eyebrows. They just do whatever they want to do. I don't pluck anything. I'm not really big into plucking and shaving and all that stuff. That stuff annoys me. I mean, I do it because I have to do it, but, you know, plucking the eyebrows, that's something I don't do. I don't do that. Ugh. Whoops. Hi, Frankie. Sorry, I had to sit on the couch because I have to plug my phone in so we can keep it going. But yeah, I want that. I saw the ColourPop ones. Those look pretty cool. But not every Ulta has everything. I didn't know Ulta sold James Charles palettes, though, because when I called them and asked them about Jeffrey, they said they didn't sell Jeffrey, but they sold, but they did sell his brushes and his sponges. But then people are telling me lately that Jeffrey's brushes are, like, not worth the money. But I would never, that's one thing I don't feel like I need to have expensive as a brush set. You know, the ones on Wish are okay. I think I had the Harry Potter ones a while ago, but I think Isabel took those. They went missing. Oh boy. See that? But she knows that she won't take my Jeffree Star palette because it'll be too obvious if she did. But yeah. Whoops, excuse me. I know I'm not supposed to be cracking my knuckles, but what you doing, Franks? Want to say hi to YouTube today or what? Let me see if she wants to say hi. You want to say hi? Oh. Yeah. Say hi. No? Yep. She's giving the side eyes. Silly doggy. She's a silly doggy. Oh, she's going to go right back to sleep. And of course she's sitting on my legs after leg day. She doesn't get it. Ow. She doesn't get what leg day is. Aw. See? Nope. There we go. Oh, see that mice? Hi, Cassandra. Gee, last night Frankie was all over the live. Today she doesn't want to do it because it's daytime. She is a lazy girl during the day, this one. I can't even believe I've had this girl for 2 years. Well, Saturday's her actual birthday, but it's been a pretty good 2 years with this pup. Yeah. Oh, Frankie's very needy. Yep, Frankie's a very needy girl. She'll get mad if I put my laptop here, you know. So she's making sure I can't. Thankfully, I can go live from my phone, so I don't have to move her away. But yesterday, Jacob came home from school, and he was really upset. And Frankie went to give him a kiss, and he got really upset, which was a little strange. Oh yeah, here's the rest of the packaging of my Jeffree Star palette. I can't even believe that it's here. I love it. You know, I really like how he takes such care of his products. The theft thing, though, that's not his fault. I can't believe someone did that. That's pretty messed up. And anyone who defends somebody stealing from somebody else just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Why would somebody defend someone stealing? Ugh. Makes me wonder what your children are going to be like. Oh, well, that's okay. Some people have their thoughts on him. Maybe he's a little too much or whatever it is. I mean, some people online were attacking him because, the obvious reasons, which I just, that stuff doesn't bother me, Yeah, his makeup is really good. I'm looking forward to his, now that he mentioned this concealer line that he was coming out with, I definitely want some. And then he said he was coming out with a setting powder too. I certainly would get all that stuff. He's got some good quality stuff. I find him to be really inspiring for me. Yeah, 2.5 million worth. Yeah, and they stole a whole palette of just one color. One color. And you would think if they were going to steal, they would steal like a few boxes of each color. So why would they, that just seems, yeah, yes. I wore his lipstick yesterday. I wore the clout color yesterday. And it was pretty long wearing. I think I had it on for most of the day. And then it just finally wore off towards the end, which wasn't bad. And it stayed on really, really good. It was tight on there, and no, not even a little fleck came off when I touched my lips just to test it out. But it was really good. He's got some good stuff. I think people like him are just an acquired taste. I mean, I don't know about yeah, it was really good. I mean, his eyeshadow stuff will last. I mean, I had the blood sugar palette, and it just seems like, I don't have any setting spray or anything like that, but it seems like the quality is definitely there. It's definitely there. I just think he really takes really good care of what it is that he's selling, and I think that's really sad and crummy that somebody would go after his products like that and steal. I don't like that. I don't like stealing. I don't care who you are, but stealing from somebody is really crappy. I just don't like that. I like him. I like James Charles, too. I think James is really adorable. I find him to be really sweet. And the thing is, like I always say, like I've been saying for the last few days, I really, really like how Jeffree has taken James under his wing, and he seems to be taking care of him, and they work together. A lot of other people wouldn't do that. They would see competition and but anyways, yeah. So anyways, I'm going to see you guys later. I don't know if I'll go live again later, but I mean, I might. I don't know. What's tomorrow? Friday? Tomorrow's Farm Mall Friday. I don't think I'm going to go live tomorrow. I'm not sure. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yep, you have to be careful with dupes. Yeah. I actually think I did see his concealer somewhere, but I will wait until he sells it. I mean, I got mine. I got my blue-blooded palette today, but I ordered it on Mercari, and it's clearly authentic. It's clearly an authentic palette. I mean, I would have. The thing is, he said that he wasn't gonna get any more for another month, so I was like, oh, forget it. I'm not waiting a month. I was like, that's my palette, I want it now. But the person had a receipt, of course. The woman had a receipt. She bought it from Morphe, and she had it in her post that she had a receipt. So in that case, I'm not gonna, stress it. And however, I still don't understand why Jeffrey limits it to 2. You know, when you go to buy his pallets, it says that you're limited buying 2. I don't know about setting spray. That's something. It's called a site called Mercari, Mercari. It's like a Poshmark, but they sell everything on there. Like I said, the lady had a receipt. She bought it from Morphe. I need to get that kind of stuff, the setting spray and the. I think I did get a what do you call that? A what's the other thing? Yeah, that's exactly it. Yep, they buy bulk. However, since he only just came out with it on Friday, I was pretty confident that I would find one. Yeah. They should limit it to like 1 though. Cuz the thing is, I mean, hi Seha. Cuz the thing is this, you know, how many pallets do you really need? I mean, those pallets last a long time, don't